So sometimes we're asked, how can we possibly justify the practice of sitting in meditation when the world's on fire, when there is so much violence, injustice, and suffering in the world? How is meditation in any way an appropriate response? And sometimes there's even the sense of like, and is it spiritual bypassing? Are you just running away from the problem? So in our tradition, we have some quite deep responses to this. The first is what our teacher used to say, which is each one of us not only has the right to sit in meditation, but we must kind of reclaim that right. And for him, it was to say that we have the right to stop, to look deeply and to listen deeply and to take care of the pain of the world as it expresses itself in our body. And this is the insight of into being right there. The pain in our body, the tension in our body, the suffering, the anguish in our heart is not separate from the suffering and anguish of the world. There is a profound interbeing between the two. So we have the right to show up, to slow down, to stop, to look deeply, and to actively take care with our compassion and mindfulness of the ground of our being in our body and mind. And then he went further and he said, not only do you have the right to sit in meditation, you have the responsibility to sit in meditation. Your sitting in meditation is already a contribution to the situation. Now that might sound like really strange. How can it possibly be that little old me, little young me, whoever we are, wherever we are, sitting in meditation, how can that possibly help? But in our understanding of action and energy, we say that there's three kinds of energy. There's the energy of our bodily action, the energy of our speech, but also the energy of our kind of thinking, our mental, emotional landscape. That is an energy we are bringing to everything we're doing in the world. And the way in which our meditation is a field of action is that it is literally the ground of our being that is the ground of our doing. If we don't have that 10, 20, 30 minutes a day where we touch deeply again into the magic and mystery of life, into that realm where we can have deep compassion for great suffering, where we can transcend our hatred and blaming and really touch non-discrimination, when we can lean into that and dip into that as part of the landscape of who we are as people, that quality of being is already action and will determine the quality of our doing and engagement. And we may be able to devote however many hours of the day it is to our service, to our activism, to whatever we have chosen as the field of our contribution to help make our world a better place. But those minutes of meditation become, like a sacred ground of being for that doing.